Welcome back. In news from the crime front, a 17-year-old male is in hospital following a shooting incident that occurred in the vicinity of Charles Vincent Street on Tuesday afternoon. Police say around 4:20 p.m., the victim, while inside a business establishment, received information about an unknown male attempting to steal his Krypton motorcycle outside. As a result, he went outside and confronted the suspect. Reports say that during the confrontation, the suspect produced a handgun and shot the victim in the upper torso and fled the scene on foot in a western direction, successfully escaping. The victim was transported to hospital in a private vehicle where he remains in critical condition. If you have any information that can help police identify the culprit in this matter, you're asked to contact the police using Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS, 328-8477, and you can remain anonymous. Bahamas Agricultural Industrial Corporation signed a 3-year contract with Malo, Butler & Sons Limited on Tuesday to establish a purchasing contract that will also involve affiliated local food processors and vendors. Executive Chairman of BAIC, Leroy Major, shares more details on that contract.
In fact, Malo Butler has made a commitment to ensure that 25% of all of its products that are sold by the company are Bahamian grown, produced, and manufactured within the next 3 years. In August of last year, distribution contracts were signed with the owners of Island Bliss, of Exuma, Wentworth, and Marshall Musgrove, producers of honey, and with the owners of B&B Condiment, Miss Vianna Gibson, producers of jams, pepper sauces, and seasoning. BAIC and Malo Butler & Son are today continuing to strengthen our relationship by providing more Bahamians an opportunity to empower themselves.
Executive Chairman of Malo Butler & Sons, Javon Butler, encourages other manufacturers and wholesale distributors to invest in Bahamian businesses.
I encourage my other counterparts, other individuals who are wholesalers, to make sure that they are also trying to infuse in their respective spaces these same Bahamian products that we actually have available here in the Bahamas, because they are of good quality. And the only way to really get the word out there is if you were to use it and to begin to try it and to see exactly what the quality is that we offer here in the Bahamas. We may be small, but we're not insignificant. We are very significant in the marketplace, and we would like for other Bahamians to be able to see the product line, try the product lines, and begin to see. Those products that we have used so far, we have found to be of very, very good quality, and we would like to continue on those individuals. And we say kudos to them who have manufactured so far. And for those of you who are joining us now today, we wish you the same and wish you all the best in our efforts as we collaborate to make this a growing success.
If you wish to be a part of this important collaboration, you can visit BAIC's office on Old Trail Road Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Governor General Cynthia Pratt administered the oath of allegiance, the judicial oath, and presented the instrument of appointment to Mrs. Constance Delancey, Registrar, as acting Justice of the Supreme Court on Friday past while at the office of the Governor General. Mrs. Delancey, pictured here, is a graduate of the University of the Bahamas. She was called to the Bahamas Bar in 1994. She was also the stipendiary and circuit court magistrate from 2011 to 2017. Delancey is currently Deputy Registrar and Acting Director of Court Services of the Supreme Courts of the Bahamas. And finally, the Bahamas Feeding Network, BFN, has remained at the forefront of the hunger fight while also battling a dramatic decrease in donations. Last month alone, BFN provided over 6,000 meals to families across the country. CIBC First Caribbean assisted the Feeding Network with a financial donation prior to the holiday season. The bank's managing director, Jackie Bend, says CIBC First Caribbean remains committed to supporting initiatives that make a tangible difference in the countries it serves. BFN is dedicated to raising approximately $25,000 each month to purchase groceries for its partner ministries that provide meals or parcels of food for the needy. Bahamas Feeding Network Executive Director Nicolette Fountain Archer said CIBC First Caribbean's donation was a beacon of hope that helped hundreds of families. And finally, just for a note, Quality Care Pharmacy is hosting a fun run walk this Saturday, February 3rd, with the Bahamas Feeding Network as the chosen beneficiary. You are encouraged to participate. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.